The Legacy Builder program was launched 99 days ago, and our community has generated just off the Legacy Builder $11,191,500 in revenue just off the Legacy Builder program. And by the way, that is over 11 million that went into the community's pockets because they make 100% profit. Do the math on that. That's over $113,000 a day that our community members are making. So why do I share that with you? Because if you see something growing this quick, it's not a question if it works. The only question is, are you willing to follow the process and get it to work for you, right? So what I want to do real quick is I want to just pass it over. Oh, see, I lost it again. Wow. This is wild, Amy. My computer is just a little, it's telling me I need to go on vacation. But I want to pass it over to Jessica real quick, you guys. And I want you to hear, Jessica, you should be able to unmute. You guys will absolutely love her story. Jessica, are you?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Yay. Okay. So I'm on my iPad today. I normally just do this on my phone. Michelle talked about how much she uses her iPad. My iPad is my life. I use it every day. So get you an iPad, right? Thanks for having me. My story is a little different. I'm a little different. Praise the Lord, right, for that. I watched in a span of 8 months and I bought 5 other digital marketing courses. I had shiny object syndrome. I kept buying things. People said, oh, this is better than this. So I would buy that and I would literally freeze and stare at what I had bought because there was no support. I didn't know how to make a website. I didn't know what a funnel was. And I'm kind of old school. I'm 42. All I've ever known is MLMs. I've sold MLMs since I was 18. I started selling Pampered Chef when I was 18. I would go to people's houses and I would carry all that crap in and out of the house and deliver catalogs and pick up the checks and go back and deliver the product and make like 35 bucks. And that's all I'd ever known. So when I started looking at this, after the pandemic and all the things, and I thought, there's no way. And I got in my head, and I'm sure if you're watching, even if you already do this, we get in our heads. I thought, well, you have to have a big following. Well, you have to be really smart. Well, you have to look a certain way. And I didn't fit any of those bills because the creators that I followed were too fancy or perfect. And I'm like, that's not me. And I found Michelle. Somebody introduced me. I started looking. I'm like, that's different. They have classes. They have Zooms. They have tech support. None of that other stuff I bought had that. So I bought in and I sat on it. And I don't talk about that very often, but I bought in June of last year and I sat on it till October. I didn't do anything. Anybody ever have, you just buy something like, I don't know what to do with that. Because I was still in my MLM head. Mm-hmm. And I found somebody in the community to do my tech. And that's the thing that really got me, right? I'm not tech savvy. I don't even know how to make videos. I don't even know how to work the iPhone that I paid $1,200 for. My daughter is 12. She can do that better than me. So I sat on it until I found somebody to help me. And then I started talking about it and I made $10,000 in 2 months. Michelle had a push and she said, watch every video. And I did that. I completely got out of my MLM head. I watched Michelle every single day and I made $10,000 from November to October or November to December. And my husband's like, this is different. So I really stress to everybody I talk to that you can be exactly who God made you to be and still make money here. And my biggest roadblock, even after I was bought and sat and watched, I just didn't think it was something that someone like me could do. And when you get out of that mental block and you watch and you realize that you'll attract people because that's what the course teaches. So I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have somebody to go back to and say, I can't find this video. Help me. I have Michelle and she pours into us every day. I watched her videos. I did everything she said to do. I made $100,000 in 6 months. Praise the Lord. I made it talking about Jesus. I made it being crazy, from my double wide trailer in West Virginia, because in my head for so long, I thought you had to be something different. But in reality, you just have to be what you are and plug in and be, and be coachable. You have to be willing to learn something new. If you're like me, you're old school, you're not used to digital anything. You know, I'm used to the customer getting a physical product and they'll call me like, this is broken. Like, that's all I got to fix it. This is different. So I'm very thankful. This is life-changing. Like, I have a full-time job, homeschool my daughter, and this is like something I just fit into my pockets, and it blows my mind because I don't spend hours on my phone. And that's what she teaches us. I spent more time with MLM, and I would make $5 or $10 off of a product. And I'd be like, all right, I got a sale today. And that, you know what I mean? That's what I did. So I'm less time on your phone, plug into this, because this will, if you allow it, it'll change your life, because it has so many people in our community are winning, and it's different, right? It's amazing.
Love it. I love your story so much. And you gave me the biggest compliment, by the way. You're like, I saw these people being fancy, and then I discovered Michelle. And I'm like, yes, that's perfect.
Because you're so
we're
real.
just ourselves. Yes, we're just real in ourselves, and we know that's enough. And I love that. And I love that.